All right, guys, I got a question from a guy that I'm going to answer anonymously. And he says, I need some bit of advice. I've been seeing this girl for a while and have been really enjoying our time together. The other day, the topic of religion came up. Myself not being very religious, but still respectful to those who are, she seemed very distraught that we don't share the same views. Okay, so this tells me, okay, you haven't been together for very long, most likely, if the other day the topic of religion came up and she's very distraught. So, right, she's coming in conflict with her attraction or her love for you and her love for God. And now that puts you in a really weird position because the thing about religion is it's not, doesn't really give much leeway into these things. And so she's very distraught because she knows that to be with you, it goes against whatever she believes. I've been accommodating in my offers to go to church with her and support her in her faith, but to almost no avail. You can't make her happy. Okay, this is something she needs to solve on her own. And the way you respond to this is you say, is you let her go. You can't keep her around. You can't try to convince her that to be any other way. Women have to make themselves happy. So you can be there and you can say, I'll go to church. But what's the point of you going to church? You're just like, that doesn't make any difference to her. Like she's probably thinking, why would you go to church? You don't believe in this stuff. And so, yeah, that pisses her off because for one, you're not sticking up for your truth. And two, it sounds like you're just trying to accommodate her. And three, you don't match anyway. So why would you do that? You're being inconsistent. You're being incongruent. And so, yeah, that's going to piss her off. That's going to frustrate her. The feminine does not do well when they see that kind of inconsistency in a guy. You better stick to who you are. Be your true self, your unapologetic self. You could say something like, I know you have this, you love going to church, you love doing this stuff. It's not my thing, I'm never going to be that way. You're welcome to stay with me if you want. If that's something you can handle, that is fine. We can be together. But if that's not for you, then I'm sorry. It may come to a head and you won't be able to stay with me. And you just got to be open and honest with her like that. You got to tell her these things. Sometimes you got to let some of these women go. But it sounds a little bit to me that you're trying to convince her otherwise because you don't want her to go. You're afraid that she'll go. And you can't do that. You have to be willing to walk away and not look back. And that tells me that you have a little bit of a scarcity in the kind of women that are coming in and out of your life. So what you need to do is you need to just say, well, that's fine. I didn't realize that was such a big deal for you. If it is a big deal for you, it's fine. You're welcome to date other people because I can't be that. I'm not going to be who you need me to be in that way. That's not me. That would be lying to you. And I can't do that. And, you offer to go to church. She doesn't need you to go to church with her. I mean, she's got family and friends that go to church with her. So you have to talk to her. You have to say, is this something, are you okay with dating somebody who doesn't go to church? Because this is a new topic. You said the other day, the topic of religion came up. And so it sounds like a pretty new relationship. So that's a good thing. That means you can get out before it gets too crazy. And the thing is that when we date somebody new, we tend to project what we want onto the person. We tend to see the person we want to see as opposed to the person who's really in front of us. So this is very important. It's very cool that you see this. Like she's telling you who she is. And when she tells you who she is, believe it. She's probably not going to give this up. And you don't want her to. You want her to honor her path. So that's what I say there, man. That's not an easy one. It sucks to do that. It might be the end of your relationship. But we'll see what happens. You said, but to almost no avail. Yeah, you're not going to appease her. You can't appease a woman. You got to come straight out and talk to the real issue here. Anyways, man, Godspeed to you.